Good Wednesday morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas. It is your podcast for December 24th. I'm Chris Allen. It is Christmas Eve 2014. Thank you for listening, and if you're headed out of town, out of southern Kentucky to go to other destinations for the Christmas holiday, there's a little bit of rough weather to talk about. Of course, terrible weather yesterday in the lower Mississippi Valley, parts of southern Mississippi. And for those of you that follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you know I posted a lot of things last night from that area. That is because my wife, Sheila, is from Columbia, Mississippi, which was, it took a direct hit from a very violent and now deadly tornado. 4 fatalities in Mississippi, in that area, 2 from her hometown of Columbia. Columbia, Mississippi is almost like a second home to us. We go down there at least once a year. We were down there just a few months ago for Sheila's grandfather's funeral. Her father is buried there in Columbia, and I saw a picture yesterday and posted it of Woodlawn Cemetery, which is on US 98. There in the heart of Columbia, and that's where her father is buried. So it kind of struck us hard last night, and here, only a day or two before Christmas, there are folks there without anything. So if you can today, I know you're doing all last-minute Christmas things and maybe even buying some last-minute Christmas gifts and taking care of your family, if you could just take a moment to think about all those folks in southern Mississippi. Louisiana was also struck. And, do your part at this hour of need and Christmas too, to make sure that they're taken care of. American Red Cross disaster teams are on the ground. And they're taking care of people. They're putting them up in hotels. They're giving them food. They're giving them clothing. They're giving the kids some teddy bears and toys. And those things do cost money. And money is the big thing that is needed right now. So if you're text savvy, if you have a phone and you have the capability of sending a text message, if you would text the word Red Cross, REDCROSS, all is one word. Text the word Red Cross to 90999. Again, text the word Red Cross to 90999, and that will you will be sending $10 to the folks in Mississippi and Louisiana for disaster recovery. That's what they need right now. They don't need big truck shipments of water or clothing or any of that. The money is what's needed, because the Red Cross can go and give vouchers to those affected by the storm, and they can go and buy the things that they need. That's how it gets done. But it needs to be done immediately. The need is going to be great there. I don't know how strong that tornado was. Preliminary saying maybe a strong EF3 tornado. That would put the winds 120, 130, maybe plus. It could be a much stronger tornado than what we just visualized from late yesterday, and that was just before the sun went down. But it went right through town, Columbia, Mississippi. So it strikes at home for me because that's where Sheila and her family are from. That's where she was born. Her father's buried there, as I mentioned. And Sheila, as many of you know, also works for the American Red Cross. So you see the ties there. So if you would take time today and do that, I would appreciate that. If you can't do that, just say a prayer. And that would be great if you could do that. Thank you. All right, back here at home, no severe weather worries. In fact, no snow. We've taken the snow out of the forecast. It's just going to be too warm. Now, the trouble spots today, if you're traveling, are going to be Georgia into Florida, the Carolinas. That's where it's raining, some thunderstorms, and there's a risk of a few tornadoes. Possible southern Georgia around Macon, down to about Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee. In fact, a tornado watch is in effect this morning for that very area. Snow, not much of it, going to be around the Great Lakes, but even there, it's mainly rain. This system is really warm. So snow chances are going out the window with this forecast. 58 was our high temperature yesterday in Bowling Green. 46 is the average. That's a 12-degree difference. But 51 was our low temperature. 28 is the average. That's a 23-degree difference. A year ago, we had a high of 39 and a low of 28 back in 2013. And we've only picked up a tenth of an inch of rain at the Bowling Green Airport before midnight, a little bit more since then. That brings us to a deficit of 2.45 for the month and 3.11 for the year to date. 70% chance that we still could see some showers, even perhaps a thunderstorm today. Windy as falling temperatures take hold. A morning high of 55, but the winds are going to pick up around late morning, midday. Southwest 20 to 30 miles per hour, and that's when the temperatures are really going to take a tumble. But it's not going to get cold enough, we think now, for any snow. There could be a few flurries into central Kentucky overnight, but breezy and cooler tonight, chance of showers 38. Too warm for any snow, really. Thursday, Christmas Day, tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds, cooler 48. But still way too warm for snow. Friday, mostly sunny, even warmer, 56. Saturday, 55. We've got a cold front moving in, and it's going to stall out over the area and stay here for the duration of the weekend and into the beginning of next week, and it's going to rain for Saturday afternoon and evening after a high of 55. Rain likely on Sunday with a high of 50. And then rain showers Monday, possibly ending as a rain-snow mix, 44. Turning cooler on Monday, 41, with a few flurries left over Tuesday morning as we begin to close out the year of 2014. The beginning of the new year. If you haven't checked out my blog yet, I've posted a graphic there of just how cold it's going to be for the brand new year of 2015, or at least the start of it. The first few days, the first week of the new year, cold around here. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless you as always, and thank you for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. I want you guys to have a safe and Merry Christmas from all of us here at WBKO and your First Alert Storm Team, and from my family to yours. God bless you all. Thank you for your willingness to help those in need, and I want you to have just a great, great Christmas holiday. We won't be here tomorrow, but we'll be keeping up to date with the weather online and on the mobile app at WBKO.com. I'll see you back here on Friday.